So guys, that's the Shield Weaver armor there just in front of me, and those clamps. So we need to get access to that, so you need to collect 5 power cells in total. So let's show you where we are on the map. So the bunker where the armor is stored is there. Let's pull out and show you where we are on the map. So it's the bottom right corner. So your first one I would collect, and I've done the game completely twice now, so I would do this if I was starting again in this order and never played the game before. So I would do All Mother first, which is just after the trials, and you're walking behind Teersa. You can then break off and go and collect this first cell. So I would do this one first, just in case you can't get access to it later in the game. So it's down a very low corridor in one of the rooms, so you want to collect that. It's just on the floor, so go and check all the rooms before you leave that site. So then your next one is Ruins, which is the one you drop into when you're a child during the start of the game. You pick your focus up off the floor, and then you look through a hole in a blocked doorway, and you see a green icon above a power cell, and what you want to do is go down in there with your lance and smash the access door, and go and collect that one. So I'll do a video of that one. I won't do a video of All Mother because it's an easy one, that one. So what I'll do, this is an overview video, so all the 4 that are difficult to find, I'll put individual videos, and I will also put how to collect the armor as well. So if you're struggling, I'll put links in the description below where you can watch each individual commented video to make it easier if you're stuck on any section. So like I said, All Mother first, and then I would do Ruins next. So then you're prompted by the game to go to Meridian. So it's important you do all the Meridian quests first, because you won't be able to collect your next power cell until you've done those. So then the next one is Maker's End, and what happens after you've done Meridian quests is you'll be prompted to go to Maker's End as a main quest. So do that one. You then want to kill the Deathbringer that's there in that part of the game. So until you kill that Deathbringer that's protecting the entrance to Maker's End, it won't give you the cutscene when you walk down that corridor behind the Deathbringer, and it goes to a cutscene where you squeeze through a gap in the wall, which won't happen until you've killed the Deathbringer. So don't try and go there thinking you can get it, but you can't until you start the Maker's End quest. So then you have to climb up this massive building here, and it's right on the top. So you think you're at the top, but then there's another section above that you have to climb to the top of that. So I've done a video on that one, and it will be available straight away to watch if you're struggling with that one. So then the next one you want to do, which is number 3, that's number 3, sorry, Maker's End. So number 4 now is not that one, Pitchcliff, that's just a camp. You want to go to Gaia Prime next. So I've done a video of this one. The main issue with this Gaia Prime one now is, unless you do it as a main mission, if you go there out of sequence, there is no ladder to climb up to get into Gaia Prime. But what I have found is there's a glitch that means you can climb up the wall without the ladder, so you can collect the armor before the end of the game, because Gaia Prime is one quest before the end of the game, which is a long way to play before you get the armor. So this Gaia Prime can be gotten without the ladder, and I have a video of that one, of how to get it and how to avoid the Stormbird when you go in, and the Stormbird when you come out as well, which you will have to fight in that area there. So that's Gaia Prime, the next one of the most difficult ones to find. And what happens after you've done Maker's End is your next quest prompted is this one, which goes past Gaia Prime, and the next quest in the game is the Grave Hoard, and that's your last power cell location. I have done a video of that one as well with all the door unlocking codes, so that video is done, and I'll link in the description below. So you collect all those 5 power cells, and I did it at between levels 17 to 21, so if you're somewhere near there, you've got a chance of collecting it. Really the only thing stopping you are the main quests, which are Maker's End, which unlocks the access to the cell and the Grave Hoard. You can't collect them until you're prompted to do those 2 quests. So once you've got the whole 5 power cells, you then come to this bunker, which is just up from the ruins, and it's next to the village Mother's Rise. So you go in there. Let's come off the map, and then you go down into the bunker, and that's the Shield Weaver armor there through the glass. So you'll come in this way through this through the water-filled passageway with your power cells, and you'll come towards this section here, which you then input.
A holographic interface.
You put the power cells in, examine the breakers, so you put those 2 in, set them to that pattern. It shows you there.
Numbers like this to indicate time.
That unlocks that door.
Red light.
There. So you go into that door, and then if we come around here, there is actually another lock sequence over here, which you can just see there with my focus. So the other 3 go in the wall there. So that's just a quick overview, like I said, and what I'll do is I'll link in the description below to all the 4 power cell collections other than All Mother, and also to how to get access to this room as well once you've collected all the 5 power cells. So hopefully that's helped you if you're stuck and you're wondering why I can't get access to like Maker's End or to the Grave Hoard power cell. Well, this is why, because you haven't got to the point of the game yet where it unlocks that section for you to be able to get that power cell, and that's what I struggled with finding it the first time. So hopefully that's helped you guys. So thanks for watching, and check back soon. Cheers.